children that they need nothing exterior to themselves to be happy. No person, place, or thing. And that true happiness is found within. Teach them that they are sufficient unto themselves. Teach them this, and you will have taught them grandly. Teach your children that failure is a fiction, that every trying is a success, and that every effort is what achieves the victory. The first no less honorable than the last. Teach them this, and you will have taught them grandly. Teach your children that they are deeply connected to all of life, that they are one with all people, and that they are never separate from God. Teach them this, and you will have taught them grandly. Teach your children that they live in a world of magnificent abundance, that there is enough for everyone, and that it is in sharing the most, not in gathering the most, that the most is received. Teach them this, and you will have taught them grandly. Teach your children that there is nothing that they are required to be or to do to be eligible for a life of dignity and fulfillment, that they need not compete with anyone for anything, and that God's blessings are meant for everyone. Teach them this, and you will have taught them grandly.
Teach your children that they will never be judged, that they need not worry about always getting it right, and that they do not have to change anything or get better to be seen as perfect and beautiful in the eyes of God. Teach them this, and you will have taught them grandly. Teach your children that consequences and punishment are not the same thing, that death does not exist, and that God would never condemn anyone. Teach them this, and you will have taught them grandly. Teach your children that there are no conditions to love, that they need not worry about ever losing your love or God's, and that their own love, unconditionally shared, is the greatest gift they can give to the world. Teach them this, and you will have taught them grandly. Teach your children that being special does not mean being better, that claiming superiority over someone is not seeing them for who they really are, and that there is great healing in acknowledging mine is not a better way, mine is merely another way. Teach them this, and you will have taught them grandly. Teach your children that there is nothing they cannot do, that the illusion of ignorance can be eradicated from the earth, and that all anyone really needs is to be given back to themselves by being reminded of who they really are. Teach them this, and you will have taught them grandly. Teach these things not with your words, but with your actions, not with discussion, but with demonstration. For it is not what you do that your children will emulate, but how you are that they will become.
Yeah, good night. This is the Cutting Edge on IRFM with the Irish video next Wednesday night. No, I don't know how I'm going to get rid of this brother here, you know, because him take over my program in the day, and him come take over my program in the night. We have Fraser on the microphone over there, so I make an announcement. Yeah? Fraser, make your announcement.
You know, I get the feeling that I want to take over your program.
Eh?
You get the feeling that I want to take over your program?
But you're there in the day, and you come in the night. After me things I'm going in the day, you're there. You're coming in the night now, Bridget.
You know, Bob Marley said many things, and one of them was, I'm not tired of seeing my face.
And Bob Marley said about you?
Or in this case, hear my voice.
He might as well say school face no for frightened.
Hey, me not challenge you, you know.
Don't pick your frightened, don't pick.
Hey, answers Mr. Up now, you know, you're a legend in the time. It has absolutely nothing to do with me.
But, you come from the program like the night, Richard?
Well, incidentally.
You have something before 3.
Right.
You do the outside broadcast. I know you come like the night up on my program, Richard.
Well, the thing about it is, many of us work extremely hard like yourself. And
no, I don't work hard, you know.
You work smart?
I don't work hard at all.
If
I did work hard, I would be poor and suffering like you. Carry walking up and down on the highway with plastic bag.
And that doesn't refer to me, right?
And I hear you talk about plastic bag nowadays. Say you're going to get rid of the plastic bag, so I don't know how you're going to manage now.
Well, I tell hey, I have so much woman if I go and keep them.
I buy a suitcase.
Please.
Not the one who roll though, you know. The one where you have to lift up.
No. Not in this day and age, man. A man who like me who walk
Then if you walk with plastic bag for the highway.
You actually see me, but
yes.
And your shows
I
amazing.
don't me want to you. I don't me want to see you. When you don't tell me to see you on the highway I walk, man, go town.
It's all right. Me not take you out. A special announcement. The lightning storm has passed in the match between the Reggae Boys and the United States, currently in progress in the CONCACAF Gold Cup football match. That's a CONCACAF Gold Cup semi-final match in Nashville, Tennessee. The game has been delayed for 90 minutes and will restart at 10:20 Jamaica time. That's just about now, 10:21. And the USA, they were leading by 1-0 after 10 minutes. So we should have action on the way just about now. Yeah, I know what happens in the United States, usually when we travel to tournament, myself and Nicholas Evans, is that when there's a lightning storm, I can't remember if it's between 15 and 20 miles away from the venue, then there's a siren that goes off on the venue. And the siren means that play must be stopped.
Which stadium that I keep?
Nashville in Tennessee.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now perform in that stadium in Washington one time, 80,000 people in that place. Tracy Chapman, Run MDC, AMC, all of them.
Run DMC, yeah.
And a lightning lick the stadium, and 6 people get licked in there.
Wow.
Blow over the top of the
roof?
The tent. With the stage there, man, blow over the tent, man. The show have to stop, man. And one right in the rain start come, 6 people get licked in there.
But nobody died? Nobody injured, but nobody died?
Yeah, man, no, they never dead. Them get licked.
Yeah.
Lightning lick them, them have to stop the show.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
You can just imagine how many people are up and down in there.
And the kind of confusion, stampede and so on. Yeah. So, I mean, the organizers, recognize the situation for what it is. I mean, you'd want result, you'd want to. And the Reggae Boys, having been in the final in 2015 and 2017, just want to get over Uncle Sam now, the USA, and get into the final again to win it. And there comes a lightning storm. But we'll keep our listeners posted so long as we have...
Let's go start back now. Start back now. You're not going to have the report again.
Oh, yes. But I'll keep in touch with Evan to find out...
Tonight?
Yeah, man.
On my program. Who did I let go for my things? We don't know who for complaint to, you know, because we can't go upstairs and complain to the management. We don't know who for complaint to. I mean, come back like the night.
Sir, can I just say, sir?
Go on, man.
That as accommodating as you are,
yes.
I know for the benefit of your listeners around the world and in Jamaica land we love, you would at least accommodate that last report, however late it comes.
However late?
Yes, sir.
Yes, I will accommodate. What can I do? I do have no choice in the matter. You know, unless I go and PR fire reference, I bet them put that, but I don't never get big money.
Oh no. Because sponsors are riding on this.
And that may I say,
Germany's in clarity.
IRFM and Lego sponsor them.
No, and I think it would be better you just allow the report. It wouldn't be long. It wouldn't bite too much out of the program.
Yeah, no, well, I mean, you know, I understand me can't learn about it.
And
if you want to stay here for do the report?
No, well, before we wrap now, I'm around the studio. It sounds like you asked that question from a scared position.
Yes. You ever hear them say, nowadays, hear about dopey or gunman, you'd prefer to see the dopey.
So what you say? You're afraid of me, do I, Fraser?
You really want to answer that?
This is a big announcement now.
I don't want to answer that.
Yeah, okay, all right, good. All right, sir. So...
Because I'm going to fire you.
Yeah, come and just come on here, 5 years. So, sir, continue the program and then I'll keep you up to speed as to what transpires.
No, what may I say? It's who went to the broadcast?
It's Evan who do it.
Oh, him up there?
Yeah, he's up there now. Nashville, Tennessee. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you wind up stay there in case?
And just tell you about what time approximately it will come over, yeah. All right, so
how long? You said the match start back already.
The match should start back now. Yes.
So how much more minutes it have? How much more minutes?
Well, based on where the match reached at the time, it was only 10 minutes that gone out of the match. You know? So it would be 80 minutes left. Remember, matches.
Time for go on
yeah, man. Yeah. So you have a time for this.
Lightning.
Let me tell
Where
you
they?
it was.
All right, sir.
All right, I got it.
Yeah, all
Go
right.
on.
Yeah, that was Dwight Fraser as usual for my program, no matter what hour. Them pushing me in somewhere in my program every day. And now night come and him there on it again. Anyway, we are continue. This is the cutting edge. We're there with you, as we say. And next Wednesday, and me I tell you, say, why so much things are going on that me don't even know which part to start. If me start a foreign or me start here, so but I see some things are going on in Israel where I don't hear nobody ball out about it. I don't hear nobody ball out. These demonstrations against the African them, the Sudanese and the Eritrean them, where them are have been at the streets them, where I talk about the Sudanese must go back to Sudan, the Eritrean them must go back to Sudan. And some serious racial that I didn't want to play it, but I can't play it. The amount of mother they pan it and mother they pan it, I can't play it. But I really like play that. I'm pitching at a TV if you even show it, because you see on the TV you can't X out the voice them and watch the people them, or the Israeli them are going, but the African them they're there. I don't know if these people remember say is them was running from Hitler, because Hitler was trying to exterminate them. And them come back now and regurgitate the same Hitler mentality. I mean, really, who's them to tell people about land when it's not for them land? The land was given to them by the British in the 40s. Because them also are run from religious persecution, just like the Protestant them who go America and call themselves founding fathers of America. Like nobody never did America when them go there. It's the same thing with them. Them come from Russia, Germany and all over the place and invade the people them land because the British give them the land. And now them not only want get rid of the Palestinians them half of the land, but it's another case of capture land. Just like how white people capture America and want to talk about you're alien. Them go see people. Mexico was part of the whole. Mexico was Texas, was California, all of these places. And now the people them there and just control people and everywhere them go. Now these people after go through so much persecution and have the whole world sympathize with them struggle against Hitler. Them have the whole world sympathize for them struggle against Hitler. That even today, as we speak, them still hunting for Nazi criminals all over the place. And to see what them are do now, wow, that's a serious thing. It's a serious thing because it a go on all in a Germany, where it a go on in a France of all the places, you know, France, one of the biggest colonizers of any part of the world. Where them bring the blacks them in there for work. And now we see this thing a go on. I don't know. Black people kind of stay away, Rasta. Yeah, we kind of docile. Yeah, we do just make everybody just come and do what them want do, and then we start to do against ourselves. Because you see the problem with it now is that we don't identify the enemy and do something about to liberate ourselves. We identify ourselves and start fight against ourselves. So most of the fighting is not only internal, we're not talking about spiritual, but most of the fighting is also physical, where you turn against your brethren and you turn against your sister. Meanwhile, the real enemy stand up out there and laugh. We see the Japanese, one of the richest, not Japanese, one of the richest Chinaman go South Africa, you know, and I talk about how great Africa is and how it is ripe for investment and, you know, the potential for richness and, you know, prosperity in Africa. Talking from film perspective as a Chinese, because that is really what the Chinese, I don't know. The man have about $40 billion, one of the richest man in the world too, the richest Chinaman, $40 billion. in assets. Can you imagine a man have $40 billion at his disposal? I tell you. But I tell you, man, if me have $1 million US, I set up on a light post, I jump off. Because I know my car dead. $1 million is supposed to save my life. It's a weird thing. Man have $40 billion at his disposal. And guess what? Him realize why right now Africa is the place to be. Him realize that Africa is the place to be. And we want America. Them just say in the latest report, say America have waste the most. As a matter of fact, them say America waste the most food and have the most plastic. We need to be destroyed. America. Them say America is the worst first world country. But that is where everybody want to go. That is where everybody want to go. A man, him true play America, him feel him reach, you know. What I'm true to play upon this and play upon that. WRK, you know, this and LTRT, you know, some little remote place in America. Him friend just call him and say, me hear them a play a tune down here in one little station where they have no antenna. When I ever go around the area. And a man say, well, I'm a prove that play America, me get big. Oh, no man can't stop me now. You know, man, I sell all million records in Africa and it don't come like him go up on no charts. Yeah, man. You have 170 million people in Nigeria. 170 million people in Nigeria. Imagine that. 170 million people. That is half the population of America, which is a continent. One country in Africa have 170 million people. When you say that million tune in there, so it come like nobody don't know you. Yeah, man. And when them come out and that tour Africa, you have some musicians where them no left Africa, when them just tour the whole Africa and make millions. When you look at them car park, see all the man around on one BMW, so the man have all Bentley, film girlfriend. And if you don't mind, him have one film boyfriend. I saw them run them thing. And with they are going like say the world is just like America. And everybody around go Africa. I'm glad to only party start get to go Africa too, because now them go see what happen. And see how the things stay. And it's not like a place where you should be scared of and afraid of. See, it's a real place. Africa is not a country, it's a continent with 50 different countries there. So when you all hear about Ebola in a one country, you go to the other country, no they at all. When you hear about family in a one country, they say you go down to the south, you know, you're not like that at all. You see, it's like War Aguana, St. James, and people afraid to come to Jamaica, even to Portland, they go, or Negril. So them sell you that about Africa. And now we see the man, they might go down there. The man, they might go down there, go put up certain things where, wow, look more you go down there to right, you can't identify the African, them appear China baby, like we're going to Jamaica. So see some black man have some China baby in the man and tell them, say, for them pick me. And I realize that China man get in for the woman. It's a terrible thing. This is the cutting it. We'll go back to the tune. So I love Sister P, you know, a group of Jamaicans and Ghanaians. Sorry, not Ghanaians. Guyana. From Guyana, we'll be traveling to Ghana. You know, them say Guyana have the highest, is the most, what them call them things, you know. It have the great, economy is the fastest rising economy in the world. Guyana, you know, I'm not about Ghana, Guyana. Guyana is the fastest rising economy in the world. It's a serious thing. Yes, cutting edge. You know, there's a French British colony in West Africa, and it's a weird thing about this country. It's one country, you know, but Europeans come and divide up the one country and well, it's more than one time them do it, but I'm going to talk about the one in Africa, which part of it named Senegal and a little part in the center named Gambia. So the people them in Gambia speak English, while the people them in the bigger part speak French. So you have Senegambia, and you have a different president to run Gambia because that part is English. And then you have the bigger part now, which is Senegal, is French speaking. Now you have a little country in the Caribbean named Saint Martin. Saint Martin is in the same direction. One part of it is Dutch and one part is French. And you know them get the country, the country, you can't drive around the little island. You can't drive around the island in about 40 minutes. You drive around the island. You know them get the Dutch and the French. Because you have one side of French and one side of Dutch. Them have a race. It's a weird thing, you know. The white people, them have a race. And whosoever run the biggest part of the island, get the part where him run. It's a race, you know. So it so happened that the French them run and get a part there, and where the Dutch them run and get a part there. So the people them over one side talk Dutch and English, and the people them over one side talk French, Dutch, and English. There's a little island, St. Martin. Now, St. Martin is a country where first time you could have just go there. Now, Jamaican people need visa. If you go at St. Martin, you can't believe that. Or you have to have an American visa. If you have an American visa, you can't go there without a visa, you know. I mean, you're not go there without a visa because you have an American visa. But if you do have an American visa, you have to go get a visa to go at St. Martin, where you drive around the island in less than 40 minutes. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing, Rasta, that them a kick out Jamaican, and Jamaican have to go there because things bad in a Jamaica. Jamaicans have to go in a St. Martin for look work, where them feel so them going to be better off than staying in Jamaica. It's a weird thing, you know. It's a weird thing. Because some little island, like for instance, if little island over Cayman, they saw, Cayman is like a haven for money. And Jamaicans prefer to go to Cayman Island because the money better over there so than Jamaica. Yet till we hear say prosperity, prosperity, prosperity. Prosperity in Jamaica is when people decide say, oh, I throw away this American visa, you know. I throw away this and that, you know. Oh. But who is running from them country to come here? The only thing why people that run from them country to come is reggae music and Rasta. That's the only thing. There's nothing else that people run left them country to come to Jamaica for unless it's Rasta, reggae music, and now we have dancehall music. Where nobody Russian them are coming now, come soak up the dance style and go back to Russia. Left the Jamaican people who could have get the work for go to Russia, go do the dance. With them do, them send for the dance instructor for go to Russia, teach them the dance, and that is the end of Jamaica. Just like what the Japanese them do. First time Japanese, we go to Japan till wow, every minute you hear an artist Ghana, Japan. When last year an artist go to Japan. If you go to Japan, you have a Beenie Man Japanese, you have a Buju Banton Japanese, you have a Bob Marley Japanese, you have the dancehall queens Japanese. The biggest sound system is a Japanese sound system. Mighty Crowd. I mean, like, really. And we there so now and make people take liberty with us so. Liberty. African people are left Africa and are drowned in the Mediterranean for go cross in Italy. We are whole heap of pedophiles there. Because Italy is the center of all the pedophiles that you can think about. It's Italy. It's the center for that. And what you call sex slave, where them sell Africans still, and I sell body parts. The whole heap of people now talk about. Big thing. Body parts. Black people body parts. You want a one this and I want that. You have some people, the Syrian them who is refugees now, we find refuge in other countries. One of the way how them get out of these poverty, is to sell them body parts. Yeah, man, lungs or kidney or something. You can get up to 6,000 euro, 6,000 euro for certain part of your body. And this is a big business because you have rich people in Europe where them so sick that them sick. And when them really go through all them this and them go through all of that, them want the parts. And the only way them can get them parts because white people hardly do that. White people hardly do that. But you have people now, Africans, Syrians, who will sell them body parts to get out of certain poverty. Can you imagine that, man? You reach a stage where you sell your body part, 6,000 euro, and all them things. These things it's big things in the world, It's not that we there, so now we don't know. Say all we can see is Kim Kardashian and all these people on our TV, and we are watch perversion to the highest level on our TV. Meanwhile, around the corner, around there, so people have to sell them body parts. Children is being sold into slavery, into sex, these crimes. We are going to Europe. These little girls from Africa, in Libya and all these places, will go across and reach over to Italy and France and all the countries them where you would never believe. And these church, them have the churches, big churches in there where them go to pray. Them have these things taking place. And meanwhile, we there so going like everything is hunky-dory. Really. We don't know what clock has strike. And we have to go really find out. So, we're there Senegal and we'll tell you about Senegal. The reason why I bring up Senegal is because I think on the Statue of Liberty. And I say, a whole heap of people don't know that there's a statue in Senegal. The family, the black family. This is how the African they make them statue. They have the man and the woman and the child. And me I tell you, the statue is so big that them have a restaurant in the statue, Them have restaurants, them have all sorts of things go on. You just go in there like how you're going at any theater or anything like that. Just like how you're going at the Statue of Liberty. Because you're going at the Statue of Liberty, you can walk straight up to the head. Statue of Liberty. Well, this statue, a whole lot of people don't know that this thing in Africa, in Senegal, that it's massive. But guess what? It's a family statue. Not alone should I tell you something about how African people think. It's a family statue. The man, the woman, and the child. No shame and no scandal in the family. Because the one king, one president, don't Africa don't say, look here, every man must have 5 wives. I'm going to go to jail. And then so there my bridges I will set up and so I go in. Whenever you hear that him smile. Whenever you hear that him smile. When I say the idea again, quick cook. Quick cook smile whenever you hear that. The man say, 5 wives, I go to jail. Because you have so much woman there we can't get satisfied and them don't want him country turn a little perversion like America. And that is the belief behind it, That is the reason behind it, The woman them outnumber the man them so much that there is a feeling that if one man have one woman, that means you have 4 women out there who do have no man. So him just legitimize it and say, watch out, 5 wives. And he might tell the man them to look at you better get 4 more wives and I to go to jail. I saw everybody around the thing. This is the president of South Africa, Zuma, a 5 wives in the have, President of South Africa, and then Zuma, I'm not president again, a 5 wives in the have. Okay. Yes, me I tell you. Afrobeat style. So, we did talk about the trip to Ghana. And Guyana as the fastest rising economy, them say. That's what them say. That's what them say. And you know, Guyana just cross away from it there. Said Caribbean vibes, but Guyana and Jamaica seem to be the main countries in this part of the world where it's emphasized as having people going to Ghana. And for those of you who live under one rock, this year is recognized in Ghana as the year of return. That means they are inviting Africans from all over the world to celebrate in Africa the whole of this year. And I had the privilege of opening the year, the first artist to perform at the first event of the year in Ghana, and we also was broadcasting the 2 programs them from Ghana this year. And Sister P over the years have been the vanguard from Jamaica in carrying people to Africa to open up their mind and their awareness about Africa and what Ghana especially have to offer. Because we hear people planning trips all the while, and them plan trip for go out some little place, obscure place like in Nebraska and all these places, you know what I mean, like, you know, Florida and them places. But you are the ear of any big things that is planned for we as African people to visit our homeland. And she has been able to galvanize a lot of us to go to Africa to just experience a little portion of one of the little countries them say Ghana is the most stable economy in Africa. Ghana, them say, is the most stable economy in Africa. And them say Ghana and Rwanda have the fastest rising economy in Africa. Rwanda, of all the places. And if you don't know, Rwanda 20 years ago was a no-no. It was a battleground where them want to call tribal war that was instigated by the French. Now Rwanda is one of the chief, what them call cell phone operators in Africa. Rwanda, electronically savvy. So Ghana is now going to welcome home her children, and we really give thanks to say Sister P yield to the call again, because I was there one time when Sister P was there, and she has always, as a matter of fact, in Ghana, she carried a group. I think she carried them go a Togo or Benin, one of these other countries. But for those of you who miss this plane, and I go say miss the ship or miss the boat, it is still going on. You know, it's just like them have in July, August, them have these big celebrations. And Panafest is one of the big celebrations in Africa, where a whole heap of Africans celebrating music, dance, and just the arts. Panafest is an art festival. You know, I remember I performed at Panafest in the, where them call it, I call it the dungeon, them call it castle. That was something else. Me and a brother named Ganaba, one of the greatest drummers, where he used the African drums and carry it to Africa. Carry it to America and play it like trap drum. It was like a historic thing. Ganaba carry the African drums to America and play it like a trap drum. The drums, them like what you say, the reggae artists, them a play, they like Sly and Robbie, them and them people that play. Him set up the drum them in a way where it was amazing, them see it. So we had the privilege of performing with him, the drums, in the dungeon. And we are read the poem them. And him have him lieutenant them with the gun salute, some long old time rifle, like musket. Anyway, gonna have a pass, you know. I remember me and him in the movie Sankofa, but that was an experience in those dungeons. Them have the male and female dungeon. And if you want to believe it or if you don't want to believe it, but I'm going to tell you this anyway, because thousands of people know, say, when I say it's true, and whole heap of Jamaicans who go there know, say it's true, that when you enter the olden era where them used to hold our ancestors, them hold them in there. When you walk inside there, the ground that you're walking on is hundreds of years of filth, urine, flesh, blood, sweat, tears under your foot. Whole heap of that under your foot just cake up, just become part of the ground when you walk going there. Weird thing. And I like Al Fraser get to go out them place one day. Yeah, man. In the dungeons in Ghana, man. When you walk in the dungeon, and this can be, there's many people that can testify to what Muta Baroka said right now, it's true. Blood, sweat, tears, piss, filth under your foot. 100, 200, 300 years, 400 years of cake up, filth under your, where you walk in there. That is where you walk on. That can't move again. And them have a cell. Them have a cell there. Because for those of you who really can't have a picture it, you know, it look like a castle, you know, but it's where them used to save wine and them turn it into a slave holding area. And right in front of it is two church. Right in front of the so-called dungeon, castle, outside. As you walk going, there's two church. And it have a upstairs where, on top is where the slave is where the slave master them used to stay. And at the bottom is where the dungeon them is, where them hold the slave them in it. This is weird. Because meanwhile, the howling and the crying of the women and the men under there, the people them a keep church service on top. I give thanks for the bounty where them are going to have. For go through a door named the door of no return. The door of no return lead you right into the sea. And when you go through that door there, that is it for Africa, for you. You come over here so now. Naked. Branded. Them take hot iron and brand you. For make, this is for you, this is for this one, and that is for this one. And them have a dungeon in there. And I don't know, Mr. Curious. That's one of the reasons why I have to live to try, because I'm so curious that them start calling me Curious Cat. I was so curious about this dungeon, you know, Fraser, believe you me. The dungeon don't have no window. And it's an iron door. And this is for the bad slave them. Then put the bad slave them in there. I'm going to tell the man, look here, open the door, make me go in there, go sit down. And me open the door.
This is in Ghana?
Yes, in the dungeon. Because them have a whole heap of them, they were them old slave. Old Africans, I should I say. And when them put me, me walk, go in there and sit down in there. I'm tell the man to lock the door. And just when the man lock the door, it me hold up my hand as near as me can see. Me can't see my hand.
And this is in the night?
Dear, which night? We are going through the dungeon, you know. We are going through it. We are look on the whole thing. The castle, them call it castle. We are look on it. See? But as I say, Miss Q, because I read poetry in there, you know. I read poetry in the dungeon, you know. I tell you about Ghana Band, I read poetry. But I tell you about this specific dungeon now where them say it's with the bad slave them. Because the man who carry on say, this is for the bad slave. I say, all right, lock me up in there. Just when the man lock the door, Rasta, and I hold up my hand, I can't see my finger them, you know. And in a less than 10 minutes, you know, Rasta, it's like me a beard. Oh, gosh, man. Because I remember saying, you know, a building the on top of you, know, and it's a metal door and no window no there, you know, Rasta, and they have you in there. It's like solitary, you know.
So no ventilation?
No ventilation, no there. And that's what I know. I know one person, them put in that, you know. If you try a little thing as that slave, you know, them just take the whole out and throw in this way, you know. You understand? And so when we sit down in there, you know, and we start wetting our Rasta, and I said, no, this. You see, when we come out, because I see my daughter cry, you know, and me start to cry too. And you see, when you look, I say, the amount of people, I know we can't go in as the thing right, I'm cry to them. I just, the idea of in that area, the dungeon, you know, you must cry. No care where you watch out. Obama go in the one Senegal, Gorée Island and cry.
Yes.
Right? Him cry when him go to Gorée Island. And Gorée Island is nothing compared to when me I talk about your son now, you know. Alright now. Them have a female cell now. A pure female going there so. When me don't read the poetry, them I say me go in and go sit down, you know. I'm going there and sit down. I sit down there because I want to feel it. I want to feel this thing. Them have a window way up on top, that's all. Where it's facing the sea. Right? The window facing the sea. The thing late?
So that was the only type of ventilation?
Yeah, late, but take the something.
All right, so giving our fans an update on the matchup between Jamaica and looking at the feedback, between Jamaica and the United States in the CONCACAF Gold Cup football match in Tennessee. The Reggae Boys are trailing by 2-0. And we're in the second half, some 59 minutes gone by the clock, unofficial that is. So 59 minutes gone in that matchup, and the Reggae Boys trail by 2-0. It's a match that the Reggae Boys need to win in order to advance to the semi-final. So we keep our fingers crossed for the Reggae Boys.
Your finger can't help you. Finger can't help you.
Hey, me know you come for me, you know.
Wait. We can tell you something.
Yes, sir.
First of all, no,
Yeah,
cricket thing is a joke thing now.
You West Indies?
West Indies.
Oh, Lord.
I'm tell you what I watch cricket.
No, man, you can watch cricket. You mean if you watch West Indies?
What? Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
If you not watch West Indies, where you watch it first? I mean,
if you're a purist,
all right,
I mean.
look at now.
Yes, sir.
So we're done with that now. West Indies can't pack up and nobody play no more.
Oh, yeah, I mean, 4:30 tomorrow morning, we have our last game against Afghanistan. A team
And now we are listening to this now.
with the Reggae Boys.
And at 2, the other team gone.
Remember the Muta, all hope is not lost.
No, look here.
Yes, sir.
I know who play football, you know. I'm Hope name, you know. My last name I Hope, you know.
Yes, Mr.
I know
Alan
who
Hope.
play football.
Yes, Mr. Hope, I know.
A skill and something other man make a mistake.
Yeah.
All right. So,
Tenacity.
I could say, because I glad if them win.
Oh, yeah.
Most of glad if them win.
Weston McKinney, and he scored in the 9th minute, and Christian Pulisic in the 52nd minute. So we're gone some 60 minutes now, and the Reggae Boys trail by 2-0. But
30 minutes left.
yeah, so 30 minutes on average. I mean, you could be
30 minutes
stoppage.
plus over.
Yeah, stoppage time. Yeah. Additional
So
time.
you have 30 minutes to score 3 goals.
Yeah. We definitely want
possible.
to. It's possible. Yeah, man. I worry about that, man.
Last 5 minutes, 5 goals can score.
Yes, man. So we keep everything crossed.
So if them don't score, don't come back. Because you don't have to bother tell us them lose.
No, hold on.
If them don't score, we know to them lose, so you don't have to come back.
No, but Evan will be coming back with a report by that time. So either way, you can't get rid of the sports department.
Can't get rid of it.
No, even midnight, we are there, you know. Mister, look at him. We make sure we buy 2 bottles of water. You know? If we sleep, we cheap.
Bottle of water?
Yeah, man. They don't drink me. I drink them.
No, man. I have to stand you go buy something for yourself. Man, you can't have 2 bottles of water. That IRFM bring you down too.
No, hold on, no, sir.
Hey, so that outside.
You can't do it.
No, man. 2 bottles of water.
Yes, sir.
No, man. We can't see you do that.
Well, in a little while, we can't go buy something then. But
no, I'm going to buy something. I'm going to make you buy something.
Well, all right. No, but nonetheless, we trail 2-0, and myself and Muta and the rest of the the Jamaican aggregation, yard and abroad, hoping that Reggae Boys will come true.
We hope so too.
Yes, sir.
Hope so too. All right, sir. Give thanks.
Give thanks.
Yes. So the next report is when?
I can't give you an approximation. If we say another half hour, the game would take us to 11:53. Somewhere near midnight, perhaps. Yeah, or maybe a little after. All right.
All right, sir. Midnight. Yes, that was Dwight Fraser reporting as usual upon my program, Sports. So we tell you about. No, you don't alone. Me I tell. The whole world. Me I tell you about this experience where at least once in your life you're supposed to go experience that. That's why I talk about it, you know. Because you have a whole heap of people in Jamaica who go experience that, and Sister P allow a whole heap of people to go experience that. Understand? All right. So them have this female cell where it's one window up at the top at the edge there, so right? It's not even a window like window. It's just enough to make you breathe. See? And it's about make I remember good, maybe like 20 by 15 by 15 cell. 15 by 20 by 20 cell. All right. You know, so I'm going to go sit down in there, you know, because I can't see, you know. I just know some in a cell, you know, I can't see. Right, because the electric light, none of them places there, you know, it's a cell, you know. I'm sit down in there for about an hour, and I soak up the plate, you know, and I figure it out, you know, my head, and really, me I get, you know, people that say, boy, them I try wait for some spirit to talk to them in there and all them something there. Me hear a breathing behind me, you know. But true, me not suspicious now, or so superstitious. Anytime me hear a breathing, me know there's somebody there behind me. But you can't see. But me know there's somebody behind me. So me turn around now. Me hear a voice say, "Yeah, you know, is your name Muta Baruch?" I say, "Yeah, it's a little daughter from New York, sit down in there too, you know." Me never know so nobody else in there with me, you know. I mean actually say, if me the superstitious would have run out and feel say I want slave thing, but through me keep me composure and I realize say, oh, she did sit down in there with me. And I saw me and the little daughter turn friend in the place no, the whole time, you know, because she did have that feeling that she wants to sit down in there too. To feel how it feel. And I want nice feeling, brethren. Me I tell you, man, I want nice feeling. Because you see the door lead to the sea, you know. That means, you know, them have the boat, them just come and them just chain you up. Me have somebody chain on my yard, you know, me get it from Ghana. The real chain. Yes, the real chain. What African car, me going to one little place and I need one place and drive up and tell me say, how much me I give him feet? And I say, what you mean how much me I give you feet? And me and him make a deal and him give me the chain and because I did afraid say them I go take it to from me at the airport in Ghana. Because you know Ethiopia stay that way then you can't carry out nothing from Ethiopia certain way, you know. Yeah. Anyway, the chain is, them put 2 clamp on your hand, 2 on your foot, and 1 on your neck. A clamp on your neck, you know.
And all those chains are interlocked.
Yeah.
So both hands
Have chain. Yeah. Foot have chain up there so, and the neck tied on there so. Yeah. And when I said if you know brethren, me I tell you, you know, I don't like handcuff, you know. I don't like handcuff, right? Now, can you imagine 100 people interlock the way they go on a ship, right? Like one of them sail there, the bottom tell me at the first one, it could have all 50, 60 people for all 6 months them sit down in there. I wait for the ship come from cross where it come from. It come from England, it come from all Jamaica, America.
Which means that people that probably dying and so
Oh, you mean but that's another pressure here. The pressure is that when them take you through the door of no return, where you know so you're not come back at your land, you're not come back at your yard, and you're going at that ship there. And when them pack in at that ship there, you know, brethren, them not pack you on top of the ship, you know, them have like you know what them call it, where the bed them where you are, where people bunk bed. But it's some long thing, you know, and them you have to hook up yourself. So them put you like 1 in, 1 out, 1 in, 1 out. Yeah, see, I saw everybody hooked up so. Like you put your fist in your hand niggle, and then you put the next man behind you, and so everybody inch up underneath there, you know, brethren. So naked, you know, and you have to urinate, defecate, spit, right there, so you know. And them have a man now just come wash out that, you know, and start over again. You have to just sit down there, so you know. That means that man dead pan, you have to just loud that, you know. That just, when him dead pan, you have to just stay so. And make him dead pan, you see him, you know. If you, hey, watch out. 3-4 months it take for reach over here, so you know. 3-4 months it take for reach over here, so. And you see when you reach, you see when you dip on the ship, and them take with the woman them, and carry them, go do what them want to do on top of the ship. And you see, in traveling, when the woman realized say she is pregnant, she just jumped that over, you know. She jumped over the ship, you know. She now come here so. And a whole heap will jump over the ship, you know. You have a story of a brother named Cinque. You ever hear about Cinque? All right, Cinque is one of the African them we capture back a ship and go back to Africa, you know. Yeah, Cinque. All right, Cinque now, you them do them now. Because that weird thing, you know, them is the chain, the interlocking chain thing.
That hold me against you.
Yeah, me against you. I have all 50 man hold away there.
If I decide to jump.
And that me just going to tell you now. And that me going to tell you now. So when you decide to jump, every man a jump for you, you know. Even if you never want to jump, you know. You know, see, so I'll tell man have to hold back him still. Because if you go over the water, then that is it, you know. And yet still you have people who decide to them go jump. Them prefer them dead in this ocean than go through all of that, you know. Because when them see, I mean the packing, like packing, when them pack you, and them things there. We forget because we don't want to face the reality. Say our ancestors dead, even in a time of death, them find solace in the death. Like when them they say, Sam Sharp say, I rather die on yonder hill to live as a slave. Yes, him say, I rather die on yonder hill to live as a slave. When we see all them something there where mothers kill them baby and jump off a board and remember these things. Because the Jews them remember for them torture and torment, you know. And nobody no feel no way when them remember it, you know. You ever go to the Holocaust Museum in Washington? They have a museum named the Holocaust Museum in Washington, man. Where they outline everything, where Hitler do to them and all them something there. And Hitler just burn them up, and I mean, like it's weird. But them.
So where's our museum to capture what has been done?
It dead there. But wait now. Them have the world. I remember that Hitler killed 6 million Jews. And them say, never again. That's what I'm saying now. Never again. But guess what now? Never again. And now we look and what them a do to the African them in Israel. And we are say, wow, a people who go through so much is now reversing it. That even today them still are undone war crime, the criminals them who was involved with the Nazi thing, them are on them down. And them say never again, because they make them children remember the Holocaust. They make movies. Steven Spielberg make one of the greatest movies, Schindler's List. And them have other movies where outline the atrocities that was done against the so-called Jews by Hitler in Germany. Them now forget it because them want to hold that upon you. And you see, when you talk now about your experience, with millions of people, millions of Africans across the Atlantic Ocean, still lay down in the ocean right now. And we there so and I go on with our foolishness like say, but we are talking about them things that far, with them things that don't mean that we move on where? We are move on, you know. But we now forget. Because if we forget, it's almost like we have said it never happened. And these people don't forget. Them don't forget. You know, see it? Them don't forget because them I tell you some little foolishness about Israel. Them did in Egypt as slave. Them never know Egypt and no slave. No slave build the pyramid. African people build the pyramid. But them want we know if we say, why things them think they're gone. Them think they're gone. Of course, we know said gone. But it happened. It's not a fairy tale, it's not a mythology. So, the reason why I tell this story again is to say, it is very important that people once, if you can go, I will not tell you if you go repatriate, I will not tell you if you go this and that, if you can go to experience, what may I say? It is an experience, man. It is an experience, Rasta. I say I have a picture, I put it on the back of my jacket, you know, so we are crying out on Ganaba. Because Ganaba paint himself in a white, you know. And him have drums taller than you, a player. A drummer from Ghana named Ganaba. Nana Ganaba, Baba Ganaba, right? And me and him a movie named Sankofa. I mean, the movie. He was the one when I pushed the girl. I said she must go back. Anyway, him is a drummer. And you see, when I say the poem, when I done to the poem, and me a crying or Rasta. And he was a whoops. I will hook up, you know. And him start to cry too. And a pure gunshot start fire now, you know. Salute, man. Gun salute. That's right. No, man. The man have some. No, man. Them have some gun like musket. You know, they all like musket. They have, you know. Yeah, man. Them have him boys there. The man they try. Watch out, man. Them, hey, because Ethiopia already now. We told them I tell you, say, where they go for fight, you know. They could have gone like boy, you know. I mean, some African them depend them ass Rasta and a guana way, you know the way they. Yeah. That way I say, what is them body Rasta like them, you know? The man have some long musket. Yes. The long time gun. Yeah, the long time gun. You know, the white man just laugh after that blouse and skirt. And when white man comes to chew a grenade and blow up the whole of them. Blow up the whole of them on the side. And they want to show up. One musket, you know what I mean? Anyway, it is an experience that I feel say is deserving to be experienced in your life. So it's not too late, because in the Panafest, in the gathering of all of these people, And the places that Sister P carry the ones them to is places that you will see what I say. You will see what I say. You understand? It's not no Muta Baruch attack. It's something where we experience, we have pictures and all them things. And as me I say, you have them. You have one in a Gambia, slave holding place. You know, you have one. The weirdest part of that thing that will catch me, you know, is the two church. We're in front of the place. When the African them are ball and are dead, people up there pray to Jesus. Thanks for the bounty that them receive, that them can go back now and wow. May I tell you, man? Tell you. Them not forget. Them not forget. Them teach them children. Them teach them children it. Sit down and teach them children. Say, look here, this is what we go through and this will never happen to us again.
That's what I'm saying. It is necessary that ones like you and others continue to burn the fire.
No, but we can't stop. We can't stop. Because it's not something we talk what we're reading a book now, you know. It's something where we go experience. Yes. And thousands, hundreds of people go experience that. And now we say many people in Jamaica go experience that. And the thing and the beauty about it is that it take a Jamaican woman to take one of our ancestors and carry back to Africa through the door of no return. I will call it the door of return. So them enter from the place where we come out, them enter going in. So the exit become the entrance. You understand? Sister Minnie adamantly goes to and say yes, 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 and got civil great out. So when them did bury them, take out the bones and carry it back to Africa. That is an achievement in itself. Yes, that is an achievement in itself. Because Kabul did it when them do it. Kabul did it, you know. A broadcast on the station and it, you know. When the whole procedure did go on, you know. Kabul give us step by step. Yeah, both we are going, so you know, so you can hear it. Say this is where it happens. So it's not a little illusion thing and this and that. It's something we real experience that. You see, all the rest of them where you hear a talk about this and that, at least once in our life. Once. Even if a man don't want to repatriate, but once in your life. That experience is an experience that you have to take, you have to have it. A man can afford it. You understand? Man I get how much money for the one show. And I prefer take it and go to New York or blow it out and girls and live in a hotel where it don't make no sense. Champagne and what them call them the one where everybody a drink. Edison. Man I drink Edison out like a rated water. Yes. Artists are that, you know. Artists. Oh gosh, man. May I tell you?
That's why it is necessary that you continue to edify us as to helping us to find ourselves. None of us don't want to be associated with nothing from Africa.
Most of it.
Yeah.
Most of us don't want to associate with Africa.
But there are many of us around you who appreciate the literature, the documentaries, the music, the information. You know? Burn the fire.
May I tell you? Anyway, so we say 12 o'clock.
12 o'clock. I think it might have to.
So, oh, you're going to reach home? Oh, you're going to reach home?
No, I don't worry, no. I have you as my birthday, so I don't worry.
No, you're not driving on my car. Go.
Oh, you mean?
No, sir.
Then you could not be walking this hours?
No, but I don't see you walk on the highway, Rasta.
No, but not so late.
No, but it was dark. So,
Yeah, no, indeed, I was walking, but it was looking.
whether it's late and dark or early and dark and it's still dark.
No, what I'm saying, as African brothers, you would not know me to walk.
You play the African card for me. You know? You're so like one of them white man in America. You play the African card for me. Okay. So we'll tell you about the slave dungeon. So a sister from Yemen named Ofra Azza. For those of you who listen to World Beat, know Ofra Azza from Yemen. and she experienced the dungeon. And this is our experience. She put it on record. And we have been playing this tune here for years. But since we are talking about the dungeon, I could play Ofraza, Slave Dream. I say now, because, you know, a certain tune, you want to get across the message, but we understand that you have certain version of certain tune where have a certain emotion in it. And because you're into that emotion at this time, you want to give the people them that emotion as how you feel it. So we have to find this version. Because we always play the Matella Queen's version. And most people know the Heptones version. But this song was written by a brother named Bob Dylan. And Nina Simone do it. And Nina Simone version have a certain emotion. So here we go. Do you remember the days of slavery? You ever hear about bounty and mutiny? Mutiny. When somebody take over, like them say mutiny, like you take over a ship. Mutiny. Well, I want to tell you, say Fraser, the original mutiner. So we will go over to the man who mutiny is a, I don't know.
No, but what kind of mutiny did I execute?
This is the third time you come in here.
Yeah, but we are working.
Me and the operator and the security there.
Yeah, but we are working together, I suppose.
Work with you.
Sorry?
Me and you work together.
We
work together.
You not work together with me?
No, sir.
Okay.
No, sir.
You wouldn't mind if me not come back in the studio?
This is mutiny. This is mutiny. I bet you tomorrow you're going to depend on
No, sir. Let me be the first to say good morning. 13 minutes after 12. It's a new day. But I'm just back. Well, I say I have my bags on my shoulders, so that means I'm heading out. The Reggae Boys have lost the game.
The match done.
Yeah, the Reggae Boys lost the game 3-1. Yeah, Shamar Nicholson scoring for us. So we're out. Our Gold Cup run comes to an end now. So we can't progress any further. We are heading home.
So them out totally?
Yeah, we're out now. Win or go home. And we
Maybe we
lost.
should have asked UCN to start play again football and cricket for West Indies. Maybe we should have get UCN to play West Indies cricket, you know.
No, I mean, Gail, you have Evan Lewis, Nicholas Puran.
Gail make about 30 odd runs, 20 odd runs.
Yeah, but I mean, you can't fault him for one or two.
I not
particular
fault
things.
him.
Yeah.
You mentioned Gail.
Yeah. But
That's a Usain Bolt, you say Gail.
Yeah, but how you put Usain Bolt?
Well, Usain Bolt could play football the other day.
Right, it was on a trial stint.
Well, maybe we could have tried out for the West Indies.
And tried for the Reggae Boys.
West Indies cricket attack and the Reggae Boys.
And the Reggae Boys, yeah. And you would have hoped you'd make the difference.
No, we give him that speed sometime play football, you know. That really like
Wow.
Sri Lanka. I don't know how Sri Lanka go win match over West Indies right now. I can't believe them so.
Yeah, man, then Sri Lanka play better cricket than us. So
They play better cricket.
Yeah, man. I mean, we slipped in the one-day international rankings, I think.
Them for carry me go down there with them people.
Was it last week we slipped? Yeah, to 9th. So, I mean, come on.
No, them should carry me with them.
Oh, you're a cricketer?
No.
So were you
Work like a bosom. Mix up like an island. Island with match.
Yeah.
You know?
You're going to need more than that when you book like Australia and New Zealand.
No.
India, for example, Virat Kohli as captain.
Me just eat a rarely done chicken and go wash my mouth. So that the blood up on my lips still I make them feast to be I eat people, you know. That did happen in Ethiopia, you know.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Anyway, we're out. So that's it for the Reggae Boys. for the Gold Cup.
All right, sir.
All right, so catch you tomorrow again on the program. I will be there again with you.
No,
I'm
Mr.
here. You. No, hold on. Where does it?
3:05, you come on.
Yeah.
What name again?
Irie Diary. I'm here, you man. We are moved together.
That coming on my
We are moved together.
No, serious. Are you asked them to put it in that?
No, sorry. You mentioned earlier on we moved together as Africans.
Look here,
we're moving
tell
together.
them to put that in our program, you know.
No, sir.
Irie Diary, you know.
No. I don't control traffic. I just voice commercials.
Irie Diary come on like 3 o'clock in the morning. This Irie Diary come on 3 o'clock in the day, bright day. When everybody else listen to radio.
Hold on. And what better program to have the program?
No, it's the voice. It's the voice, man. It's the voice.
So hold on.
It's the voice.
So is not
3 o'clock in the day.
So it's not a sponsorship.
You hear Muta Baruka talking about it, just hear Irie Diary. You just hear it.
And you're not
over at Castor Park, there will be a football match.
And you're not happy for that?
Over there will be a dance or concert.
Are you not happy for that? You're not happy for that, right?
No.
Oh.
No, sir.
Well,
if you come on 3 o'clock in the morning,
I'll see your best. I can ask
3 o'clock in the
management.
morning. I come on 6 o'clock in the morning. When everybody wake up now, you tell them we are going to
No, but the sponsors will be happy to have the program while Muta Baruka is on.
No, but
at least that's what I feel.
I tell the people that we're putting a Muta Baruka program.
And the fact that your program has drawn so many listeners, sponsors would lean towards getting their program.
I'm going to stop complaining. Let certain people listening at this moment.
Yes.
I'm going to stop complaining.
All right, so stop complaining.
Yeah.
Continuing education and the music.
It's just your voice. It's your voice.
It's me.
Yes, it's your voice.
So you want me to ask somebody else?
It's not even thinking that.
All right.
Like in the program at all.
18 minutes after 12.
Since this program starts.
Right, and I'll be back
again
tomorrow.
Again.
Yeah.
Little more for the next program. Your voice, man. There's something about your voice.
I know.
It is too nice to be interspersed with coffee, you know.
No. I think that if anything else.
Your voice too nice, you know.
It
you forget that me and y'all do have some sex program and all them something there.
Yes, sir. We have a
easy
program.
Mr. Takatika, easy Mr. What do you think? You must know your place in life.
And I do a sports program as well. Myself and Robert was on Monday night. I know my place.
No, but me hear you talk about the sex thing and man show glass when man come over and see woman and
do man finger stone
glass
mash the glass.
I don't know that you try to figure out.
Yeah, because the truth is, just like you in a motor.
No, but it's a voice.
We're not one dimensional.
No, it's not subject matter. It's your voice.
Oh, and again, I shouldn't be on those programs.
Your voice is so like sports reading and news.
Yes,
you have the perfect voice.
I appreciate that, sir.
That is what them should imply. You just read news and read sports, and nothing else.
And go back through the gate.
Yes. That's what walk on half street, walk on the highway and carry plastic bag.
Right, I walk.
Look how the man
from Kelly to Ali to Clarendon. Yeah, sorry.
Look how the big man I go home now. I have a bag over the shoulder.
Right.
And
water bottle and food.
But them have no car.
But the truth is, no man. I mean, sometimes I walk late, But for tonight, if I'm a little bit tired, I might ask you for a lift.
No, but people might believe I joke.
No, joke not a serious thing. So do I wait outside for you till you leave your 2 o'clock and then you could give me a lift?
You're going to wait for me?
Yes, so you could give me a lift near...
lift go where? Town?
You're going back town? Or?
No, I'm not going to town, Virgin. I do a program a little more from now.
So how do I reach? How do I get back?
I couldn't go make them do me that.
So how do I get back?
How you get back?
Yeah, how do I...
Usually. Usually, you used to go walk. Yeah, usually walk.
You know what? I'm gone a minute. I'm going to take time to start walking now. Yes, sir. Usually take me an hour to...
Never get your car.
All right, sir. I appreciate that.
Never get your car.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, you know what I'm going to do? Come see they have some car around there, so I don't go like them now and fix them, Run at the back there.
So you're going to get one for me?
Some car around there go like them now and fix them, like them now and buy tire for them or buy something to fix them.
So you'll put it
So I'm going to go around there and we select one.
Right, sir.
And fix it up.
All right.
You can drive?
Yes, sir, I can.
You can drive?
I have my license, I can drive.
All right. I'm going to fix up one.
All right.
Because a wastage on us so.
Thank you so much. You're so kind. I appreciate
Yeah, man,
it.
it's people come in and I move them all iron. All iron them wear them.
Always appreciate when a great and a legendary one like yourself look out for me. Thank you so much, sir.
All right, Mr. Fraser, give thanks. Yes, may I tell you, man, all over my program, man. May I tell you, man, I don't know what I'm going to do.
I'm going to start walk now, sir.
Yeah.
You usually tell me about an hour.
By the time the next program starts, you reach town.
No, man. I'm going to walk to about maybe St. Anne's or so. So I'm going now.
Okay. Them a bum lift can go. Yeah, bum lift them later night, man.
Yeah, go walk, man.
No, I'm afraid when you tell me that, no, you know, 20 minutes past 12, I'm afraid, you know, Virgin.
I mean, if I walk to St. Anne's Bay, that's not too far.
No, I know that it's far, you know. It's that after St. Anne's Bay, what next? That is after St. Anne's Bay.
Here, motor.
Alright.
Irie, man, Irie. I'm Mr. X, this is it?
Eh?
This is Mr. X.
Mr. X.
Yeah, man. Me leave one little something I get the figure today, no?
Okay.
No, me not tell them what, you know, they're gonna want to.
Eh?
Me say me not tell them what, because they're gonna want to. What you laugh about? Motor, you remember one time you come and Islington to put on one show, you see?
Which part?
Islington.
Islington, yeah, long time.
No, man, I yesterday, man.
Okay.
Time everlasting, you see?
Mm-hmm.
Babylon come, they come lock down with show, you say, but you don't know what happened. I have a little US visa, you say, when we start to run things, they're not gone.
Oh, yeah?
You tell them, boy, they say, what take up poor people, carry put pan Larry, you see? Because they have Larry, take up poor people, car, and the people can go to school tomorrow.
Oh, yeah?
They must clean up them visa. Mr. X, me not care, you know, Mr. X say, you see? See, we organization named Ours, OURS, you see?
Uh-huh.
African business we are dealing with, you know, it take a village to grow a child.
Yeah.
You know, Muta, I got town last week, you see?
Yeah.
I go downtown, you see, and this little plaque that they have down there, you see? That them are sure where will the African picnic murder, you see? We are going to put that beside Marcus, you see? We're going you see all these atrocities, Moto, you know. The people them don't know who they are, they call themselves Jamaican, you see? And all the bad things. You know the University of the West Indies wasn't made for us because we don't go the easy. And all them boys up there, you know, we're going with the foolishness, they have the US. We say, well, we're going to run Jamaica. Jamaica going to be the capital of the world to educate people, to educate people. They're not dead people we are talking about. We are the best in the world. We build the pyramids. And we're going to show them what we can do. You see little ganja, someone, they're not taking this from, you know, this was, you see the people them who supposed to represent us, when they come to power, what they do? They not give their friend big money.
Yeah.
What the little poor people are about to get, no, Motor, give me a time, let me just express myself, no, man.
Yeah, I can't get a little time, but me not get the whole time because other people are wait.
Me know, all right, watch out now. You see, me are going to make an appointment to see you next week when you finish. So we are welcome.
No. Me no want to see nobody at 2 o'clock in the morning when I want to go sleep.
No, sorry. When you finish the show on Thursday, man.
That time I gone home.
No, me want to see you before you go home.
No, you have to see me before the show start.
All right. Then me like you style in the motor. So watch out now. You tell them people so no cleared up on the US visa.
No, hold on it. So what we are going to talk about? Where me are going to sit down and talk about?
African history, how we're going to go forward.
They know just talk about it on the radio or some man instead of waiting.
All right. So we go downtown, you know. And after, you know, this is coming to call Evans. And we tried, you see? And all the bad things because of Marcus Burke, Centurion, and all a few people, but only good people. One little boy down there used to dress up in an African sentiment, I call him name. But he always depending for the platform. Yeah. Mr. Fire for you. Him know how you stand because he under the stand. The little poem you see where they say the son man.
No, but why you fire for him? Why you fire for him?
Fire.
Why? Why you do that?
You cannot dress up in African clothes and depend on the enemy background, man. I work with the enemy.
Who am I work with?
Tivoli Gardens yesterday, the blood still around.
Who am I work with? Who am I work with?
You don't know what the enemy?
Eh?
You don't know what the enemy?
No, who you say? No, well, you have only by enemy, no. Which one of them matter work with?
Those who don't provide job and house for our people and take bulldozer push on us and say we are squat.
So how you know say I work with
In
them?
our country.
How you know say I work for them?
Yeah, independent platform, man.
Eh?
Everybody know that.
What?
Everybody know who they on the opposite platform.
No, how you know say I work for the enemy?
Virgin, the motor that not ABC.
No, me can't read ABC. Tell me, you tell me.
The Marcus Garvey political party.
No, wait a man. You tell me the ABC. Me don't know the ABC. Who is say I work with?
He's working with the enemies.
Yeah, tell me about the enemies. Who is the enemies where I work with?
Motor, you want me to get in trouble?
No, I tell you, tell me, you know.
All right. We have one little one that called JL wrong. They can't be right. If they were if they were the JLP was right, Jamaica would be right.
So who say I work with them?
When the man go on the man in for the platform, you see?
No, wait no man, wait no, who say I work with them? That may I ask you.
Missy, sir.
Eh? You say so?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can run for Marcus Garvey, you and I here, and upon the next side.
Well,
Logic.
all right,
We've
next
been
subject.
fighting to promote the Marcus Garvey political party from when away then now. We shall rise up, you mighty race.
All right, sir.
Because Marcus live in Blackprint, and they call it Blueprint. A Blackprint, we are dealing with black people. And we shall rise like an oak tree.
Yeah.
And them and the gun can't kill them. We're not going to fight them neither. This
All
was
right,
to Tivoli Garden. It's because they was miseducated. When we educate all our people, loving, caring and sharing, you know, Muta, we are going to jail, going to educate the people, livicate the people, that doesn't go back. You have your wife and your picnic to look after, you're going to jail, you're sick. So you go to Bellevue.
Okay.
You clean up Bellevue and pretty it up for the sick, you know?
Yeah.
And when we go down and start to give a herbal one, you know you go?
Yeah.
Bright up.
All right, sir.
African love, black power, we say. What we say?
Black power.
All
right, give
and
thanks.
you say, Buju, pay the price. We said Destiny, we want a record. And when we play the record, said Destiny. But I say action, we are go.
All right, sir. I remind you that the movie named Sprinter opened today in all of the theaters, them. Yes. Remember 2 weeks ago we have the director, producer, and writer on the program, Salter. So we hope the people them support the movie. It's a Jamaican movie done, written, produced, directed by Jamaican. Actors, Jamaican. It's one of the movies there where anytime you see it, you're going to say, yes, well done. Yeah, man. We're in the Africa mode continuously. Can't stop we from say where we are say, and we are say Africa. Yeah, man, we are say Africa. You know, there was a time when we never even, talk for myself. There was a time when we never even know nobody who ever go to Africa yet. Yeah, man. I go to school and I don't know nobody who go to Africa. I left school, I work. I don't know nobody who go to Africa. When I join 12 tribe, I hear people go to Ethiopia and all them places. And I say, what? And I say, and now we see so much things. There was a time when no artist never did go to Africa. No artist never did go to Africa. The first time when we go to Africa, and people here were going with we down there, it's like them said, them no want to go down there. Artists told me I talk about. Me remember, when we go down there, artists, I said, them not go to Africa because you want to move to them down there. And steel poles. Well, even recently, when they talk about the Ebola, we hear artists, I said, them not go there. And guess what? The thing with it is that where them go is on the other side of the continent. You know, it's like you talk about New York to California, a further distance. You know, man, say him not something happening a man shoot a man in a New York, him say him nah go America. Means him nah go, and somebody tell him say if he come to California. Him say come to California, come do a show no, and him say them shoot a man in New York. Him say him nah go there no, because them a shoot people. Man, you say Ebola there in a Sierra Leone and Guinea, and him have show in a Kenya and say him nah go Africa. And then government issue things say artists must be aware of how them traveling to Africa. Before them tell the people them say Africa is not a country, it's a continent. It's a continent with many countries. So what happening in North Africa, in Morocco, Algeria and them places, nobody might even know where going down in Zimbabwe and South Africa and Malawi and all these places. So we have to re-educate yourself as it relates to Africa. Re-educate. And the more people go there, the more people who want to go there. The more people, but more we talk about it, the more people who want to go there. That is why you have advertisement for. You keep hearing it, and you say, well, man, check out that place. It's a place where you can go spend all the day. If you have money for go spend all the day. People just, how them put it in a way, man. It's how them put it in a way, you know. Them put it in a way in such a way that it's deep. It's so deep that it's like a cancer. Very difficult to come out. Very, very difficult. It's so deep in our psyche, man. You want to know how deep it is? Just go out, just talk to the ordinary man upon the road. The ordinary man upon the road. And see how his reaction is when you talk about Africa. The man I tell you about said, they don't say black people sell out black people and all and something like that. Means say that alone supposed to turn you off, you know. Because you talk about slavery and black people sell out black people. So that turn you off totally. Argument done. That is how deep it is. Because when I show you something about Africa, and then you have a man around your car, man, they can't go and talk about Africa. You know, see, man, appear disease down there. Argument done. You know, see, people are dead from starvation and sufferation and all that, something like that. Argument done. Me take a picture in Johannesburg and bring it, come back to Jamaica and show some people on my way. They say, then wait, them have a tall bill in Africa too. Deep. Tall building over there in America and England. Tall building in Africa. The thing with Africa is that it's the only place you can actually trace the evolution of man in an environment. We call it anthropological study. You can trace the primitive man, or you can trace the modern man in Africa. You have places where you go where people are there having any clothes, and you have places where you go people have had too much clothes. You have mud out and you have tall palaces, mansions. You go to South Africa, you step out of the airport at Johannesburg, a pure Mercedes-Benz taxi. And when you look, a pure black man I drive them. Pure Mercedes-Benz taxi. And when you look, pure black man I drive them. And the first place I go see a digital speed, what them call speedometer, where when you reach at the toll, you don't have to stop. You don't have to stop at the toll. You don't put no money in and nothing. You just drive past and it just, the digital thing, just pick up your car, blow up license plate and everything and just send that, come here. Digital toll boat. People don't know some things in Africa. I see building in Africa where the whole building bigger, taller and bigger than any building where it's in a New Kingston. The whole light solar energy, solar panel. Simple little things like that you have to tell black people because them not believe, them not accept that because them one way them show Africa, one way. The primitive to the point where a pure lion and tiger run up and down the place. pure lion and tiger. And them tell you say lion live in a jungle. Lion don't live in a jungle. Lion don't live in a jungle. All lion become king of jungle and lion don't live in a jungle. And them things them show away. We have jungle and them have forest. Jungle supposed to be this dark, gloomy, bush up place with whole heap of wild animals and little people, black people run up and down half naked. We shouldn't have to talk them things up on the radio because them things that's something where most of the world knows say it no go so. Even the white people them who sell with the madness know say it no go so. Because when them ready, them full up airline playing Ghana and Africa go what? Go hunt. Go hunt. Where them a hunt? Wild animals. Go in the prairies and savannas and all these places. When you see them going in them khaki clothes and them big, I mean, black people, we're in a serious problem if we continue to look at ourselves in such a way where somebody else give you your perception of yourself and people who look like you. So you can't appreciate you. And if you can't appreciate you can't appreciate somebody else will look like you either. Because all you can see is that which you don't want in yourself. Which is the Africa in yourself. And you don't want that. Because that's what you think. You think, say, yeah, Muta Baruka talk foolishness on the radio. Go Africa, the Torahs, that pure starvation there. Muta Baruka on the radio and talk about Africa. Oh, you know, say, Africa, they might kill off one another. You want people kill off people like white people. White people kill themselves and kill other people. Simple. We keep repeating it. The wickedest war ever been fought, man against man, is World War I and World War II. We never involved the whole world, but involved European and kill off Europeans. Millions of people dead in these wars. World War I, World War II. The most vicious war that ever been fought on the planet was fought between white people and white people killing one another. And when them can't kill no more people, them turn up on other people, kill Indians, kill Africans, and kill our original people. That is how it goes. Nobody wants to hear that because the perception where we have of Africa is the same perception we have ourselves. No good, black and ugly, picky head, you know, wicked. Nobody know wicked like black people, you know. You know, see, black people always kill one another. Black people are, yeah, black people are kill one another because in our society where it's mostly black people there. It's just simple. The most prisoners that you will find on earth is not in the most populated place on earth. 300 million people in America, and America are the most prisoners. 1 billion people in China, and it don't have much prisoners and where them have, and yet still China is supposed to be this communist, non-democratic, terrible human rights, this country. Yet still America have more prisoners in there. Let's land at the free and brave. And them threaten people with all sorts of wars, destruction. But nobody cares about that. We want to go to America, the land of the free and the land of the brave. That is where the money is. We can't earn money. We can't earn no money at Jamaica. We can't earn no money at Africa. But this is what you think. Because look there now. Look how much people are heading towards Africa. It's a simple deduction, you know, but with fews we look on the reality and the situation. So we spend years trying to tell the people them, so look at what you think about Africa is not what Africa is. What you think about Africa is what people give you. The same people them who give you a concept of God, who give you the concept of black, who give you the concept of all the different things them. that you hold fast to as good things. The same people them, and John Henry Clark said, powerful people will never educate powerless people in what it means to take the power away from them. Because the aim of powerful people is to stay powerful by any means necessary. Can we repeat that again? Powerful people will never educate powerless people in what it means to take the power away from them. Because the aim of powerful people is to stay powerful by any means necessary. So whatever perception they can give to you of yourself and others that look like you to make you feel that you are nobody, they will drill it in you, beat it in you, advertise it in you, and make you start believe what them say about you. It's the weirdest thing that a man give you a perception of yourself and you start to accept it as your reality, and that is dangerous. Dangerous when a man give you a perception of yourself and you start to accept it as your reality, and you start to teach your children where do have nothing to do with you, and them have people who look like you and teach you the other man perception of you, and you learn it and regurgitate it, and you start to feel, say, well, this is how it's supposed to go. And when you see somebody come now and turn the other side, they say, what is this man here? My band come see this guy and the way you want me not change. My band, I saw me see it and I saw me know it, and it's like you don't want to take no new clean water. You want the same stagnant water in you continuously, and just get some germs and mosquitoes just breed up in night before you empty it out or bore a hole at the bottom of the jug and make the water run out. Or caulk up the hole and throw the water and then get new water. Most of we don't want to do that. Most of we don't want to take no new wine in our some new thing. We want to give me the old time religion. And them things that them have we are saying. It was good for the prophet, this and it was good, so it's good enough for me. And when I stop seeing them things there, because we actually believe in what it has said. Because it was given to us to believe in it. Meanwhile, them have progress without it. The things that them give you to believe in, they are progressing without it. That's why them have we talk about rich man have more problem than poor people. It's lie. It's lie about rich man have more problem than poor people. Looking at the ghetto where you live and tell me if I saw you want to live all the while. Because the man who have a big house and big car and thing, him have more problem than you. It's not no go so. Not no go so. Because every day you get up, you want to raise up here. Every day you get up, you want some money. You bother your man bother the woman, the picnic bother you. Everybody bother everybody because they want to live a better life. And how you going to live a better life in materially? Materially, you have to get money. Materially, you have to get money. If you want food, you have to get money. If you want clothes, you have to get money. It's just so. It go. And you have people who can afford clothes, afford to send them picnic at school without any problem. When them sick, them can go to hospital or go to them private doctor because them have money to do these things. And them still make you sit on the car about it's better a rich man to go to the eye. It's better the camel go. It's easier for a camel to go to the eye of an eagle than a rich man to go to heaven. And you sit on your think about a little eye of an eagle where your mother used to sew with. No go so. Because if him have you, if you interpret the parable, if you say, my mother have an eagle with a little eye, you know, you see, say, A camel can go through the eye of an eagle, yeah? And a poor and a rich man can't go to heaven. It is easier for a camel to go through the eye of an eagle than a rich man to go to heaven. And you still don't gotta believe that, because you interpret say the eye of the eagle is the perception where you have of an eagle where you soar with, and not no go so. Why you would want to come into this life and see your grandmother and your grandmother a suffer, can't go to hospital and can't do certain things, can't give you the life where you deserve as a youth who have come up, or as a person who have come up. And then you read some craziness for them give you a talk about better. It is easier for a camel to go through an eagle than a rich man to go to heaven. And you interpret say is an eagle where your mother used to soar with. And then I talk about why rich are, because rich people have too much problem. Then you have people who have problem like poor people. You want people have problem like poor people, black poor people. You know, so the criminality we are going in a Jamaica, because people can't have the life where them want to live. And if you can't get the life where you live, you start to lust after that life and covet your neighbor. And black people there, so, and now look upon them history. A people without knowledge of them history. It's like a tree without root. And if you don't know your history, you might damn well repeat it. Because there's certain things in our history there where, as you can hear, where we are dealing with about the slave things and the dungeon them, is a big, big problem. And we're not going to stop talking about it. Not going to stop talking about it. Because if one man free and the other is not free, no man can truly say that him free. Because the freedom of one is dependent on the freedom of all. All have to free to say we have true freedom. All have to free. Because we know how that go. Man have whole heap of picnic a yard and him send one picnic go a road. And the picnic not come back when him ready for come back. Him left and gone out, so I go look for the other picnic, the one picnic out there. And left the whole of them in the house, sit down there. I say, wait, me go look for your brother. Him not come home yet. We gone. Left the other 7-10 picnic in the house and go look for the one picnic. All of we are for free. That's what we call the movement of African people. But them have certain things in front of we that's very difficult. If you dodge it, very difficult. Them put some things in front of we. Politics and religion. Politics and religion, them put in front of we if you just put a little veil over our face. And we have people who feel that them free and claims that them free with the politics and the religion where them give you, them give it. You think a man I go make you liberate yourself when him know say the only way him can survive is if you is in subjugation to him. Because if you're not in subjugation to him, him can't survive. You think him going to teach you something to make you liberate yourself from him when him survival is dependent on you being part of him little entrapment. It can't work. Black people have to wake up. Wake up. We are asleep too long now. you not recognize how the thing go. Then all people are wake up and I realize how for them thing go. And everybody have to free themselves. And we there have to ball same way because we are looking and say, then how the man they get that? How it work for the man there? How it work for him? It work for him because him have a keen interest in what him parents and him foreparents used to do and how them get where them get there, how them get there. Most people in a Jamaica will control most of the land in a Jamaica. You think I work, them work for it. I inherit that. And most black people in Jamaica, the majority of them have nothing to inherit. Not even a piece of land or country the majority of people have to inherit. Because somehow we live on some land now where other people land where the dead gone long time, but his son and great grandson take over the land. And you can't go there go build nothing on it. And if you start build something on it, then wait till you're done, bull up everything and put on this and that, and then them come tell you say you have to move. Because you're a squatter. You know, see the people them are give you much land in Africa. Man, I tell you, say, boy, right now you're supposed to get 5 wives. 5 wives. And you want to see the woman them too. May I tell you, some beauty queen there. Some beauty queen there. Believe you me. But black people in a serious problem, man. Babandi, but guess what? It's a long time to make it. Yes, here.
Furnace burning.
Blessed.
Furnace blazing. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I hear you say wake up, black people for wake up. Go and look at wake up thing and all. Abakusho! No mix up. Wake up. Straight up. Afro-Rasta up. Abakusho! Wild basil tea. Mint tea. Little cinnamon. Abakusho! Yeah, man. Well, go and put in edge.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man, I want to say, you know, I see a little improvement, you know. Winford Williams is in Kenya over there. With Morgan Richard, them I do, you know, new leaders thing. The youth them. I remember the first time I come forward, 2000, 2001, with the Runaway Slave documentary. And when him see the Ferrari them in a Egoli, what them call Joe Santan, right near Joburg, Egoli. A man look for eye, pan TV and say, but I thought Rastas would be living in hut. And the I stand on the road and say, hut. I want one of them red Ford if we drive. Remember? Remember motor?
If you say so, I remember, but if you say so, man.
Yeah, man, then no look to improve. I want to tell Jalani this. The marriage with Alien and the Kenyan artist was a video marriage. Them did up on the CM on stage. I say a lot of people thought it was real and it starts and rah. Anyway, a motherland time. That's all I shoot for right now on this judgment ball.
Hold on there. You go so fast, man. You just mentioned Alien a while ago and the marriage where Jalani did that talk about.
Yeah, it's a video marriage. It's just about the song. You know, I heard them explaining it.
Oh, so it's not a real marriage?
No, it's not. So I just want to tell my brother.
Oh, you have to tell Jalani that, all right.
Yeah, because he mentioned it, and for him do that now, we have to say, you know, we just have to repeat what them say, because them do the video. They must say, it's a video marriage. Even the youth I say it, because it's not Christian youth from Kenya. Rah. So we just have to that. Anyway, still, a motherland, you know. You see, I come out of the KMP, like a race course, Airfield, Veer, Clarendon. And when I grew up, all of the upstairs shop them are Chinese. You know what I mean? To show you, say, it was Bustamante constituency. Them time the sugar was king and queen. Now that sugar gone to the dirt, them Chinese they gone long time. That's the from the 80s.
Yeah.
So when you see the Chinese, them are running again and are running in our motherland. The wealth is there. China not going nowhere unless there's it's a overwhelming amount. If I use that word right there, of money and opportunity. It's where I come from.
Yeah, man.
So our motherland again, and then everyone rushing. Right now, Russia look back this a place. I last thing me hear from Europe, because them say weird. Oh, China man them a go on so. Them to get their week cut up this place, yeah. Me no overs go on. So them a hedge back them way in, and I must say this to you, my brother. As you said then all Rwanda go on so only to know that a sister in Carlisle, CMC from Kenya, a sister in Carlisle, and say, you know, I was listening to the program, thought he was going to say something, say, but you Empress. She said, remember now that Rwanda is under the auspices of the French economical power.
Yeah.
And that's how France scourge and grab and scrape for them little thing we have come out of the Congo.
Yeah.
To take to France. And the spin-off now, you know, glassy up Rwanda. You know, me remember where the capital of Rwanda name. It's where I come from. So I go say that because the Empress man mentioned it. It's where I come from.
Yeah.
At the same time, mama, you know, me don't know, I want to big up a chanter in Nkaba Town, aka Cape Town, in Black Dillinger. A young warrior there, no nama. I big him up, car. Them the leg of the cutting edge, brother.
All right, sir.
Cutting edge come like on different type of university to them. All when the one them now at Jamaica, yeah, you know, I take it for granted. And I want to say to the idea, you know, Jamaica not ready for the cutting edge in the middle day, though.
No.
Everything allow me to tell, just switch the cutting edge 1, 2 o'clock and put stepping razor 1, 10 o'clock to 2 and see what. Then can't manage cutting edge an idea, brother. Then cannot. Jamaica not ready for them the furnace fire there. It's where I come from, brother. But anyway, the work I go and see because these are those when I sleep. On them time you have to put in the work.
Well, after so much years cutting it still hold its own still, you know.
Yeah, but then you know, say the commercial them are go on. It can't done.
Yeah.
But me I'm gonna say, you don't know it going on middle day, you don't know it now. Right now, Brackamata living room.
Yeah.
You get where I come from? But me I'm gonna say, big up the motherland, brother. Cause remember, you know, far right. When I attract them to one day, you know, as me said, the man say, in check the Rasta to live in a hut.
Yeah.
Where you see where I go through their mind.
Yeah, I saw them stay, man. I see how the thing about Africa, man. See, I pure old people living and I run up and down naked.
And now me see him in Kenya splashing and dashing. Let me tell the spoil. With all, I think I see a lemon. I say, weird. They no Winfred that. Weird. They no Unstage that they must shoot from Kenya. And I say, wow. Anyway, good. Very, very good.
Of course, it's very good. Watch out.
Eh?
We are waiting for them go Africa already to, you know, Ivory Coast, you know.
We go Ivory Coast too.
Yeah, man, we go Ivory Coast, man.
More improvement again. That's all I say.
Big reggae festival.
Never cut and say, no. You remember when they used to burn cartel for the bleaching?
Yeah.
You remember?
Yeah, man.
All right, now.
We don't stop blowing the bleaching.
All right, no, you was.
But it look like him stop. But it look like him stop bleach now too.
Mutabaruka enough man straight for call all cartel name if I not big them and big him up. But hear this now. May I say Vibes cartel. May I tell you one reason why you're good as all. Why you're good as all that prison. One day you come out to that thing named Street Vibes Rum. With a little buckle like red label named Vibes Rum.
Yeah, but hold on. Everybody know why cartel they are prison. Why you say you gotta tell why they are prison?
Just listen.
But that not have nothing to do with why they are prison.
Just listen, you know, I say good as you know, me never say.
Yeah, but you suggest something now when I go so. You suggest something when I go so.
No, Muta, hold up now, man. Hold up now.
All right.
Vibes cartel come out in a rum where it's alone and sell and lock down every other rum.
Yeah.
All Magnum get shut down.
So what that have to do with him go to prison?
Commercial activity now we are going with the other rum there.
Yeah, but what that have to do with him go to prison? What that have to do with him go to prison?
Then they have to get him out of the race, brother.
No, man, don't go so, man. No,
I
no
never
go so.
say go so. I said good
No, but
on.
why you suggest it and it no go so? Why you never say go? You are suggesting that could have make him go to prison. So you say you not say that make
I'm
him go.
saying
You are
that can be
suggest.
one of the reason why they put away that
No,
law.
but
And
no
anyway,
go
I
so.
can't
But no go so.
listen to me, I say now.
No, but me
Yeah,
not to listen to what you say because no go so.
You
I know
not
true man
sure
sell
of-
rum why I'm go to prison.
Listen to me, I say now. Vibes Cartel.
Them
I hear that you want
conspiracy
to
theory they
take
don't
out
work
the
again. What I just said.
Hold
Them
on.
conspiracy theory they can't work, you know. Nobody come up with no conspiracy theory about why Vibes Cartel got prison because I sell rum and liquor up there.
I never say my sell rum.
You say him come out with a rum. You say him
rum.
come out with a rum.
Stress.
Yeah,
But
but
anyway, that's not what I call the stress and it's this.
you know people say
Vibes
true man
Cartel.
bleach. Some people say true man the tune them where him do. I mean,
I hear that you plan, you want to take out your thyroid gland. Don't do it, youth.
oh,
I say once you do it,
who you
you have
talk?
to go to the synthetic market of the
No, wait, who you say take out them thyroid gland?
Vibes Cartel.
You still up on Vibes? All right, yeah, go on.
You still up on Vibes Cartel.
Me never know. Me think of me. You say
Well,
you hear say no. Me think you think me say you. Me think you gonna say your ears say me I gonna take out my thyroid gland.
Hold on while I stop it.
Me think of that you gonna say no. But you never Vibes Cartel.
Listen to me, I say, brother.
Yeah.
I hear that the herb root, that Cartel is seriously thinking
Yeah.
about taking out his thyroid gland because it's a gene problem.
Yes.
No, I tell him, say, don't. Cartel me know here's a brain is Love 31 1256. Right up on the edge, all over the net. You can go rewind and come again. Don't touch your thyroid gland.
Yeah.
Because the things where it produce, you have to go buy it from the pharmacy synthetically for the rest of your life, and you have a sorry. You hear me? I tell you,
Yeah,
young
but
man,
all right. Why people take out them thyroid gland?
because it's a malfunction.
Okay.
It's a malfunction, just like people take out, where's them take out now?
What about
Appendix.
things?
Yeah, man. Them take out
Appendix. Them take out all them
Like
appendix.
the Caucaside medicine, so them can't fix certain things. At the same time, you have some little man on the yard there. Because I know about me just run the man named Morris, you know. And it's a bald man from Kill Some City when a normal. So, maybe they might send him to a rat. I send him to a bald man from Kingston. Who no normal.
Who you send go to a Vibes Cartel in a prison or bridge? Who you send go a Vibes Cartel?
Then everything when one can reach him in the brother, then if I reach him in the way can vice and record.
Because them have studio in a prison. Them have studio in a prison, you know.
Then, voila, they say everything in one.
No, them have studio in a prison. I mean studio. For help the prisoner them in there to make music. Them have studio in there.
Well, then that me I say, brother, that me I say no. That's what me I say now. Say he can get the thing to help him save him thyroid gland, and this is a big talk. So now me I say, don't do it, you. I'm a jump off I know and gone forward from the motherland. Me no come to stick to Cartel. Cause you say stop bleach. That's a wonderful thing. Cartel, one day you're going to put on your nappy and hear the king, you know. Remember me telling that, I tell you that for years now.
So, oh, you know, Sam now do that now. Oh, you know, Sam now do that now.
A long time I don't see him too, you know.
Right, you know, easy now, Jesse. Jesse
but
did that come up with some old conspiracy.
Every man deserves a second chance. See, because you are going to know. You are going to know. All know them say them to find lizard. Them have, what them have now, say them to the Cartel. Evidence.
Well, just come back at Jamaica and come back with some old time talking, brethren.
Scientific evidence. They never hear.
Old time
Scientific
talking.
evidence. They don't need nobody. And all these things. You know? I don't know. It's a youth. I see him. They never used to talk about him all and him go for you, man.
Yeah, but when me talk about him now for, me talk about him all in the studio, yeah, so. But when me talk about him, when me talk about him for now, him there prison, when me talk about him, say.
Me I said, tell him don't take out him thyroid gland.
Me must tell him that. You know, I tell him that, Bridget. I don't busy him. I don't busy him want to take it out and give somebody else. I don't care.
I tell the young man right now,
Yeah.
he can save all him life, you know.
Save his
Where I
life.
come from. That's what me I say.
Him can don't take it out and kill him too.
If you take it out.
Him can don't. No, you said don't take it out. Me I say him can listen to what you are saying and kill him too.
No, man, he can't kill us.
Oh, you mean no? Then thyroid kill people. Thyroid gland kill people.
Not with a herbalist number when me give.
I mean, not with a herbalist. You never hear nobody go herbalist and dead. You never hear nobody go herbalist and dead yet.
Yeah, man. And then enough nothing me know, man. We drop out. And
Yeah, whole heap of man. All when them go Africa. You know how much man me know dead from malaria?
The only thing where stop if I'm dead from malaria, you know, is a thing named either the Indian tonic water with the quinine or the Schweppes bitter lemon with the quinine. Any one of the natural drink with the quinine. Because quinine is the only antidote for malaria. And I prove it.
But suppose me tell you something.
99, 2000.
But suppose me tell you something. It's a long time talk you talk because them not give that again for go when them not give that to take again.
No, I know nothing to take. It's something you buy in a store. The tonic water.
No,
Schweppes
quinine.
bitter lemon,
No, wait no man. You know just the quinine a while ago.
Yeah, no, but the quinine is in these drinks.
Then the quinine no tablet.
No, I'm not take the tablet. I never take a tablet.
Yeah, but when me I try show you say wait no, when me I try show you say
yeah.
them don't recommend quinine again.
So when you say I want different type of mosquito roll now?
No, just a different thing because them say the quinine, whether you take it in a liquid form or whatsoever, where you take more trips and all them something there, it have certain things in it. So, but I know that me really want to say though. What me really want to say is that I don't know, and maybe you know, I don't know nobody will take the tablet, the malaria tablet, and dead.
No, them well.
But I know a whole heap of people who don't take it and dead.
That's a truth, you know. Well,
you know anybody will take the tablet and dead? Wait there.
I want to catch the malaria brethren.
Now ask you a question. You know anybody will take the tablet and dead?
No, I don't know no one to take the tablet and dead.
Okay.
I just know say when I go and I look for Indian man, round him counter, say, you come here and I go to him and say, yes, my brother.
Which part him there? Which part Indian man there?
Malawi with it there. Blantyre, I say you.
Yeah, but you don't forget no malaria tablet for go.
He say, don't drink no sweet soda. No grape.
No sweet.
No
No
orange,
sweet.
None of that stuff.
Anyway, them go them tell you don't sweet. Drink bitters. Anyway, they go them tell you that.
Well, I am the only one who never did catch it, so something I go on at that time.
Something I don't want to catch where.
The malaria in Malawi.
Yeah, but me go to Malawi, I never take nothing.
Indian tonic water.
But me go to Malawi, I never take nothing.
Not at all.
And I'm a fact, me live out of Zimbabwe and go to Malawi, and me never take nothing.
Just rolling right.
Me live South Africa. From South Africa, me go to Zimbabwe. From Zimbabwe, me go to Malawi. Come back to Zimbabwe, go down back to South Africa. Me never take nothing.
Right through the three countries.
Me never take nothing at all.
You know, say you're immune because you got the motherland from 10.
No, me not immune to nothing because me catch malaria already.
Then that's why, man, you catch it already.
No, you can't catch it 2 times. Me go to Cameroon and catch it. Me go to Cameroon and nearly dead.
Which year?
When me come back here, so when me come in at the plane, man, they put the blanket over me and come like a beard in the plane.
Which year was that?
Which year?
Yeah.
I don't remember which year. I don't remember. Early
It's 2009.
Early. Like, I don't remember which year me go. Which year was Panafest? Me go Panafest, and then them invite me go to Cameroon. Me catch malaria. When me go when me the hospital St. Andrew, them put care. When me there St. Andrew, 107 degrees. Them take.
Brethren.
What?
Oh, you said the 170 degrees of fever.
No, 107. Me said 107.
Then the 107 me just repeat. Brother, by 160 supposed to dead.
But you know, this one me I say no. Me I tell you something with me.
Yeah.
Me there 107 in a St. Andrew and Pee-wee coming there. And everybody I take class and I put over me and I wring out the sweat, wring out the water out of me. And Pee-wee come in and say, no, I can't stay. I say, no, carry him go up a university. Ambulance, boom. Wow. Go straight up Hope Road, boom. Me in there for 7 days. And them a look, them send wait him for go down on my yard and spray the whole of the house and outside. The malaria, me couldn't come out of the hospital. 7 days me in there, malaria take me down.
Like you did need a cold shower, man. Anytime the fever so high, you know, you need a ice water shower, you know.
Look here,
Get it
that
out.
can't stop the malaria. Them have to get the malaria out of your system. At 107 degrees me there.
So how did the university get it normalized?
Them put seal line and all them royalty and drippings and thing and get you right. Them just get you right. Chemical wise, them get you right.
Well, Jamaica have some very skilled doctors then. I must applaud them.
No, but you have doctors who get, watch out, when you're there Gambia, and people just are even in Ghana, people just catch malaria normal and them just go take tablet and get you right.
Like how we catch flu.
My brethren, them, me frightened when me see my brethren, me say, brethren, oh, you have malaria, you say, you come and him say, no man, me have tablet man, some China man make some tablet, them man, you put that in your man, gone. I don't know, medical tablet, that's a herbal thing. It gone, tablet, malaria gone. Mosquito run away. So it's not like...
man have an antidote.
Yeah, but when me I say no, why me I say that to you is that Missy man, them not take the tablet and dead. In a Ghana, dead.
You mean man from the west or man in Ghana?
Man from the west will go down there, we say them not take no tablet. Missy man go to Gambia and say them not take no tablet.
Man from the west.
And then Missy man take the tablet, and me not up to now. Since me I go Africa to know Missy man I take the tablet, me not see none of them not dead. None of them, me not see dead. So we have to think about that.
Brother. It's the first Wednesday. We never get too much international call in a long while, brother.
From where?
I call the edge too much.
So you start get popular again from a program.
No, I'm not popular, brother. I'm just the topic where you bring up, brother. What kind of popular? And the topic where you bring up. Me get that album Tokyo. What you talk about, brother?
Which topic? Tell me which on the topic then.
What you ask about the Caucasians and Rasta them,
Oh,
brother.
white Rasta. Okay.
Yes, I go on like them more Rasta than I and I.
Okay. A whole heap of people call me about it too.
You get again.
A whole heap of people call me about it.
Eh?
A whole heap of people call me about the program.
But that's what I say, brethren.
I'm not fit up on YouTube.
It looks like you have to go do a part 3.
Part 3?
1, 2, and 3, you can't just stop at 2.
Hey, Jesse J, I'm glad to hear you on the radio, you know.
I want the hot. When me say hot,
Yeah.
I want the sizzling. And it is good for
Yeah.
sure, say, ones and ones is into these things.
Yeah.
That's where I come from, brother.
Yeah.
So me I say, no, ones and ones. All the rest them, remember say I'm a Rasta birds in a roll.
Yeah, man, I remember, man.
Yeah.
Man.
And the Rasta them ears cock up.
Yes.
Like Shabba say, DJ hear boom rhythm and them ears cock up like them hear boom rhythm. That's a big the brethren.
Yeah.
All I Rasta them ears depend.
Yeah.
That's where me I come from.
Yeah.
That's all me I say, that one day hot.
All right,
I don't
sir.
know where you're going to be top that one day.
No, me not try top nothing. Me just do what I'm supposed to do, me not top nothing.
Second and third, me say.
Yeah, me not top nothing at all, sir. Me just do what we do, you know what I mean? Anyway, we have to move though.
All right, please. Yeah, brother.
Yeah, man, blessed. We're there with you. We say give thanks to the moment, give thanks to the time and the energy. Long time ago, Jesse Gender. Jesse Gender is back again, man. Yes, Jesse. Yeah, man. So here we are saying now. Little more. From 2 to 5:45. The Stepping Razor. The Art of War. We just play a brand new old tune by Babandi a while ago. Why we say it brand new is because it never really is the first time it ever play anyway. Why we say it old is because they make it years ago and I'm just going in the vault if go dig out some tune, you understand? So you know say we have played this one here. This is a brand new old tune by the man called Babandi. So we have to close off, you know, see Shane inside here. Shane is a Saturday night man or a Friday night man. Or a Sunday night man.
Yeah, man, he's every kind of man.
I come like Abba. Abba the private program. Okay. So you ever say now, we are going with a tune and a brand new tune by Buju Banton. So we're gone till little more. Yes.